Hello, welcome to Trancey Talk. In this episode, we'll be having a fun time in a very special room, in the knockout gas room. So, are you ready? But before we start with all of that, I'd like to welcome you all and hope you're all doing fine, and hope for our American friends that you had a lovely Thanksgiving and had fun buying whatever you needed on Black Friday. So, as I always do, don't forget to like this video or the stream, and if you want to stay in touch and keep up to date with all my current work and hypnosis posts and tweets and everything, then definitely follow me on Twitter and Tumblr. You'll find the links below. And if you want to have a say and actually have your voice heard when it comes to the topics we have here on Trancey Talk, then you should certainly have a look at my Patreon, and your support is always appreciated. With that out of the way, it's time to talk about what we will be doing today, because we have a very exciting episode today. As I said, today's episode is Knockout Gas Room. And what does that mean exactly? Well, it means that I will be filling your rooms with a very special gas. That gas will slowly but surely make you feel all fuzzy and disoriented, and before you know it, you'll be passing out just for a little bit. However, safety first. And to start things off, a very important disclaimer is that in case of any emergency at all, you'll wake up instantly and you'll be focused and you'll be back to normal very quickly to handle whatever emergency you have. And the second thing is, if you at any time feel uncomfortable, if you don't want to continue participating, A, it's not obligatory to participate, and B, if even like in the middle of the episode and the session you feel or you don't feel like you want to participate anymore, that's totally fine, and you'll just find yourself waking up very normally and feeling very good. And you can just enjoy the rest of the episode as a viewer, just having fun and chatting along with all of us. So yeah, with that out of the way, I'll give you a brief explanation of what I have in mind, and definitely if you have any thoughts or any suggestions to add, then feel free to let me know. Basically, what I'm thinking of is, as I said, making you feel that there is this gas. It's probably, well, it's not probably, it's definitely gonna be It's gonna be green, you know, because that's my brand. But yeah, it's gonna be a green gas that fills your room, and slowly but surely you'll find yourself passing out from. And it's okay to fight it, it's okay to resist it, but I think we both know, well, we all know, that at the end of the day, you will pass out. So yeah, that's the general idea of what I have. Of course, I'll be adding more stuff and put in some spices here and there along the way, but you get the gist of it. Maybe at times I'll change the format a bit. Maybe I'll fill the room just to suck the gas out of it again and leave you in that hazy and disoriented state for a little bit. Who knows? Guess we'll figure it out as we go. But yeah, before we start, let me know if everything's going right. Can you hear me well? Is the stream going well for you? All that stuff. Just to make sure we're in a good place to move on and get ready. So let me know in case there are any issues. Allison says it's perfect right away for once. Well, don't jinx it. We don't know. We don't know if that will continue, but fingers crossed. Hopefully that becomes the norm for a change, you know. We need that. We definitely need more of that in our life. But it seems like we're all set to go. If you want to make it feel more immersive and more to get more into the whole room kind of thing, then I definitely suggest you close the windows, close the doors around you, just generally make sure or make yourself feel that you're in a closed room and there is nowhere to go. So yeah, let's get started. You see, you're there, you're sitting there, listening to me, listening to my voice, enjoying this episode, enjoying this stream. When you hear it, when you hear this gas leak, you look around you, but you can't see it. You can't see it just yet. You're not sure where it's coming from. You can definitely hear that gas leaking sound. And the air around you, it's starting to get green. It's slowly starting to get green all around you as you keep on hearing gas leaking sound. You hear it coming from the wall next to you. And you can actually see the gas getting inside the room. From there, you see it. You see the gas entering the room now, filling the room. This green gas filling the room more and more, making it hard, very hard to see, making it very hard to see your own hand right in front of you. You're not sure. You're not sure what is this gas. You try to cover your mouth and nose, trying to stop and filter the air around you. You don't know what this gas will do to you. You're not sure. But it gets harder and harder, harder and harder to stop yourself from inhaling. You find that you can't just hold your breath. You can't just escape this room. You're here. You're trapped. And it gets harder and harder to hold your breath. It's impossible to keep holding your breath. And that's why you take a deep breath in now. You inhale the gas. You inhale the gas, and as soon as you do so, it hits you. The effect of it hits you. You feel fuzzy. You feel disoriented and dazed. You feel your body weakening. This gas is sapping your strength. It's making it harder and harder for you to keep on sitting straight. You feel your body, your whole body getting limp and loose as you sink into your chair, into your bed, into wherever you're sitting. You just sink in it. You sink in it as you see green. All you can see right now is this green gas. And all you can hear is my voice echoing deep inside your mind. It's getting hard. It's getting so hard to keep thinking. It's getting hard to stay focused. It's so hard to stay awake. But you try. You try your best. You even shake your head. You shake your head, trying to stay awake, trying to fight this dazed and drowsy feeling you're having right now. You try your best, but it's hard. It's so hard. And you know you won't be able to fight it for long. You won't be able to fight passing out for long. We both know that soon, very soon, when I give you permission, you will pass out for a few minutes. You will just let go and fall for my trap. You will pass out for a few minutes, but once you wake up, you'll feel so refreshed and energized. You'll feel wonderful. You'll feel happy and excited to see what happens next in the knockout gas room. It's time for you to pass out. Down you go. You can still hear my voice, my lovely voice relaxing you as your whole body just relaxes. You relax completely. Your muscles loosen up. Your mind so clear and blissful. You're excited. You're excited for what happens next. You're excited to wake up now. Just slowly wake up and stretch. Take a deep breath in and let it out. Just enjoy. Enjoy how good this felt as you find that all the green gas has faded and disappeared from the room. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you've enjoyed that. And don't worry, it's not over yet. But I think it's nice to take a break, just a little break in between. Go ahead and drink some water. I have a feeling that you need it. I certainly need it. Sorry about that. But yes, I'm glad you did enjoy it, and it's okay if you're late. We're not done yet. That was just the first experience inside the room. Let me know how it felt, how you felt, and how it was, well, how it felt to be in the knockout gas room. And yes, Frozen, it's free water ASMR. Next file idea? Maybe. And EB says very fuzzy. But that's good. That's very good. Fuzzy means that you've enjoyed it for sure. Allison says, I think I liked it. I don't remember any of it. Well, that certainly means that you've enjoyed it. Not remembering it means you went pretty deep. And Ezra says, I was all dizzy and drowsy. That's definitely the right state and the right feelings to have when you're in this room. And who knows? Maybe that's not just the end of it yet. Maybe this room has a few tricks up its sleeve. And by this room I mean myself. 'Cause, well, that was the slow version of it. That was just me slowly filling the room with gas. But it doesn't always happen that way. It's not always this slow and, well, this gentle. Sometimes, like now, you feel this gas sprayed on your face. It's directly sprayed on your face. You inhale it, you instinctively inhale it without thinking, and it hits you right away. It hits you right away. That drowsiness, this disorientation, getting dazed and fuzzy and finding it hard to think. Your whole body just collapses backwards as you listen to my voice and find yourself unable to think at all. Find yourself struggling to stay awake, struggling to stay conscious, struggling to stay awake and aware. Very soon, very, very soon, you will just pass out. You will just pass out for a few seconds, for a few minutes even. You'll pass out and find that when you wake up, you're extremely excited, extremely happy and excited with what just happened and how it felt, how you felt, and how you're feeling right now as you pass out now. That's right. Perfect. You're doing a wonderful job. Just letting your whole body go limp and loose. Letting your whole body just sink deep. Sink into oblivion. Enjoying the sound of my voice. Enjoying the sound of my voice and how good it feels to relax to it and get excited sharing with me what just happened to you and how strong that spray hit you. as you wake up now. You wake up again and stretch. Stretch in your arms and back and your whole body. Stretching and feeling wonderful. With a big smile on your face. Feeling so good right now. Welcome back. And yes, that was water ASMR. Hope you're liking that sub category of hypnosis we're doing right now. Cheeky says, okay, that felt comfy and warm, like being in a pile of heated pillows and blankets. Well, that's lovely to hear. That's very lovely to hear. And speaking of heated pillows and blankets, maybe that will have something to do with what I do next. EB says, Trancey jump scare. No jump scares here. No scares at all here. We're just having fun, having a safe, fun time. And as long as you're comfortable and you're happy, then enjoy it to the max. Allison says, yawn. No thoughts. Well, that's good. That's always a good thing to have. Having no thoughts, in my books, is a 10 out of 10. Because, you know, that is kind of my job. Helping you have no thoughts. But yeah, that's another trick in the knockout cast room. Ezra says, still feeling a little fuzzy. Love that warm feeling of sinking so deep. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying it and that you're having a lovely time, feeling warm and sinking deep. Allison says, everything you do is a 10 out of 10 to you. Well, yeah, it has to be. I'm not gonna... What's the word? I'm not sure what the word is, but if I'm not gonna motivate myself and cheer for myself, yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. If I'm not gonna cheer for myself, I don't think others will, you know? Yeah, bringing myself down, yeah, that makes sense as well. But yeah, gotta motivate myself, support myself first, and in return, people will find support in me. I'm not sure what's the word I'm looking for, but anyway, that's not the topic here. The topic here is knocking you unconscious. And as you've seen, this room has different ways it can do that to you. The question is, what will be the next way you pass out? What do you think? I'd like to hear from you. What do you think will be the next way I have you pass out here? And yeah, you're right, Frozen. It's basically I'm my biggest fan. And I think that should always be the case, not just here with me with what I'm doing, but everyone, like everyone should be their number one fan. Because, you know, when you're motivating yourself, when you're cheering and clapping for yourself, it makes things easier in a way, I'd say. And another thing, definitely let me know if there is like any issues with the video, because there is this pop-up that keeps coming, like keeps appearing to me. It says there is buffering happening, but I'm not sure if that's the case or not, so let me know. Cheeky says, I'm not sure, but it's gonna be epic. Yes, it will be. You'll know about it very soon. And EB says, I can't think of any methods. My brain's still fuzzy. Well, don't worry about that. You don't really need to clear your mind at the moment, because, well, in a moment it's gonna get fuzzy again. So, no need to exhaust yourself with that. But don't worry, you will be exhausted by other things. And what other things, I hear you asking? Well, it just happens to be that you're feeling warm. You're feeling warm and fuzzy. You're feeling warm like you have blankets on top of you. You have these lovely, fluffy and fuzzy blankets on top of you. They're keeping you warm, keeping you relaxed and comfy. You're just so comfortable right now. You're so comfortable right now. You don't want to move. You don't need to move. You feel that blanket getting heavier, heavier and heavier on top of you. It's a weighted blanket. It's a nice, heavy, weighted blanket. And with each passing moment, it gets heavier and heavier. Not too heavy, not extremely heavy. It doesn't crush you. It doesn't hurt you. It doesn't make you feel uncomfortable at all. It doesn't cause you any discomfort. It keeps getting heavier and heavier until you feel good about it. Until you reach the point where you don't want it to get any heavier. You're just enjoying yourself, enjoying that weight on top of you, keeping you warm, keeping you warm and relaxed, so comfy, so comfortable and relaxed, unable to move a muscle. You don't want to move any muscles right now. You're just sitting there, listening to my voice, relaxing to it, all while feeling that weighted blanket on top of you. Feeling that weighted blanket on top of you. As you notice, you start to notice that sound of gas leaking again. You hear that sound, the gas leaking, and you can see it. You can see the green gas slowly starting to fill the room. You see it, but you don't move a muscle. You don't move or even lift a finger. You're too comfortable. You're too relaxed. And the weight of the blanket has you pinned, has you bound in a way. You just can't move right now. You can't move at all. You just watch the gas. Watch the gas slowly fill the room. As the room gets greener and greener, you watch it. You watch it with no worries. Not a single worry passes your mind. You're not stressing about it at all. You accept it. You don't just accept it. You welcome it. You welcome this gas, knowing full well what it will do to you shortly, but that doesn't worry you. That doesn't concern you. In fact, you're looking forward to it. You're looking forward to have this gas fill the room completely and soon rendering you unconscious. You feel so relaxed, so good and relaxed, with not a single care or worry in the world. You just enjoy it. Enjoy it as it finally fills the whole room. And it's now inevitable. It's inevitable. And you inhale it. You inhale the gas, the knockout gas, and you feel that it goes straight to your mind as soon as you inhale it. You feel that gas starting straight to your mind, making you feel quite disoriented, quite dazed, very fuzzy, very fuzzy, and it's getting harder and harder to focus. It's getting harder and harder to stay awake. You just can't fight it. You don't want to fight it. You just smile. You smile gently as you pass out. That's it. Just relaxing completely right now. Welcoming and embracing this wonderful fuzzy feeling. Welcoming it happily, like an old friend, like someone you've missed and wanted to see for such a long time. You feel so happy right now. You feel so happy, so good, so relaxed that you just let yourself go. Let your whole body melt and enjoy yourself. Enjoy the sound of my voice. Enjoy how it makes you feel. How it makes you feel right now. How good it is. How relaxing it is. And how when I wake you up, you'll be so happy. You'll be so relaxed. All your stress and worries just evaporate. You'll feel light, so light, because all and any burdens and worries or stress you've been feeling has been lifted off your shoulders. You will wake up as a new person, a new person who just had one of the best experiences of being unconscious and taken down by such a hypnotic gas as you start to wake up now. Just opening your eyes. Opening your eyes and taking a deep breath in, letting it out as you start to stretch. You start to stretch and realize where you are. Acknowledge your surroundings. Just waking up now. Welcome back. I know you're probably still feeling quite fuzzy, but that's okay. It'll take a few minutes, but you'll soon be fully awake. Allison says, perfect. 10 out of 10. So fuzzy and weak. Well, that's wonderful. That's wonderful to hear. That is definitely the intended effect. Hello, Connor. Well, first, welcome. And second, you've missed a good part of it, unfortunately. But it's not over yet, so stick around and enjoy the rest of the episode. And Cheeky says, also, my birthday is exactly in 2 weeks from today. Well, that's good to know, and a happy early birthday. Or an early happy birthday, yeah, that's the one. I hope you do have a good time, and I hope you celebrate it with your loved ones and all the people you want to celebrate it with. And EB says, can't even tell how long that bit lasted. My blanket felt so heavy. Yeah, well, how long did it last? Maybe you'll have to listen again to find out. Ezra says, brain go fuzzy wuzzy. That's a good one. I like that. Fuzzy wuzzy. Yeah, that's definitely how brains should go when you pass out. And Frozen says, being under a blanket certainly helped. That definitely adds to it and make you feel so much more affected by the heavy blanket I put on top of you. And Connor says, oh man, well, at least it's not over. Yeah, it's not over. It's definitely not over, and we're not done yet. And you can always go back to the start of the stream once we're done, of course, and enjoy the full experience. I'm sure everyone here would recommend you do so. At least I hope so. And yes, I am such a tease. And is it fair? I don't know. Do you care? Definitely not. 'Cause we all know you enjoy teasing. You enjoy being teased. I know all of you do. You can't deny that. You can't hide that from me. But yeah, that so far has been what the knockout gas does to you. Does it have one final trick up its sleeve? Who knows? Who knows indeed? It might do. Might have one. We will see. But before we see, definitely make sure you have water next to you, and you should definitely be drinking from it. Yes, this is water ASMR as well. So, are you drinking? Did you just have water? I hope you did. That's good for you. It's good for your health in general. Because here is the thing. Here is the thing with this room as well. It makes everything in it an agent to cause you to pass out. Because yes, your water is spiked. I just spiked your water and you're feeling it now. You're feeling that effect. You're feeling that disorienting effect. It's getting dizzy. You are getting dizzy. You're starting to get so dizzy right now. Your body's so weak. You just fall back and sink where you are. You find it so hard to move right now. Extremely hard to move right now. Can't lift the finger. That water got to you. That spiked water got to you big time. You can't move a single muscle. You can't move at all. And that's okay. It's getting so hard to focus right now. So hard to focus on anything but my voice. That's all you can focus on. And that's all you need right now. All you need is to focus on it and feel your body getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. So weak right now, you can't stay awake. It's so hard to keep your eyes open and it's so hard to remain conscious. It's so hard to focus. It's so hard to think, and you just give in and pass out. That's right. You just sink down, sink deep, sink so deep right now. You just give in. You just give in to my voice and relax. Relax and let yourself go. That's right. That's wonderful. You're doing a wonderful job. You've done a wonderful and fantastic job today. I'm so pleased with you. You've done so well. Enjoying this knockout gas room. Enjoying all I've done to you. You've been good. You've been very, very good. And I'm pleased with you. And I'm very pleased with all you've done today. And that's why when I wake you up, you'll feel extremely happy with a huge smile on your face. You've just enjoyed this episode. You've enjoyed everything we've done. You feel so good and relaxed, so light and floaty. You enjoyed it all. You're so happy. You're so happy you got to experience it. Whether you're experiencing it right now live, or whether you're listening to this video in the future. You're so happy you're here. You're so happy you're enjoying and have enjoyed this experience. And you know that as soon as this stream, this episode ends, your room will return to normal completely. Your water will be back to normal, and everything will be how it used to be. Nothing in it will cause you to pass out. There is no gas leakage. You're completely and totally safe. And you're just happy and thrilled that you're here today and that you're listening to me right now. And you've done a wonderful job as you find yourself waking up now. Welcome back. Wakey, wakey. Hope you've enjoyed that. Hope you've had a good time, just like I did. It's certainly been a very enjoyable time. I'm surprised that the whole hour has gone. That's definitely something. It passed by very quickly. But you know what that means? It means that this was a great time, if time passes by that quickly. And EB says, I can't believe the author was trickery. It was. Everything and anything inside the knockout cast room can be a trick. I told you, this room is full of tricks, and you just got to experience a bunch of them. And Allison says, you're good. Why, thank you. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you've enjoyed this, and I have a feeling you'll definitely, well, this is for all of you, you'll all definitely be returning to this episode and getting to enjoy it again, because let's be honest, it definitely had a lot of good things that I'll also chapter, that will be very useful. I'll like do the timestamp thing and chapter things, so yeah, you can enjoy these parts separately and all that stuff. And Connor says, OMG, that's where, oh yeah, well, honestly I'm not sure. Well, Connor said they're fuzzy basically, because they're so fuzzy I'm not sure I understand the message. But that is great. And Ezra says, that was wonderful. The water thing was a delightful surprise. Yep, that's it. That's the thing. That's the thing about the knockout cast room. It's full of surprises, and I'm glad that they were all delightful surprises. And Frozen says, sounds like you applied the good old rule. Everything you do or say will be used against you. Just in this case, it's everything in the room we're in. Exactly. That's exactly what I did. Not to glute. Okay, yeah, I'm totally gluten. But other than the initial induction and the gas leaking part, the beginning part basically. This was all improv. This was all just based on stuff at the top of my head or stuff you said in the conversation that I just used. So yeah, I'm honestly proud of myself for that. Anyway, gloating over. I think, okay, I think we're back. Are we back? We lost connection for a second there. Yeah, we're back. Seems like Alison did jinx it and we had a quick disconnection now. But it's okay. We're back now and it's all good. And well, anyway, it is the ending of the stream. But stick around to know what I have what I have in store for you next month. Because apparently it's December and this year is ending. I definitely have no idea how that or when that happened, but we're almost in December, so yay Christmas, I guess. But yeah, before I leave you, as I always say, do like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. And yeah, check out the rest of my videos and the rest of my content. I'm sure you'll find lovely stuff. I'm sure you'll find a lot of lovely stuff that might interest you, like hidden gems and all that. So check it out, and I will be working on trying to add more playlists and organizing things a little bit more to make it easier for people to well, find and enjoy stuff and have different experiences. I fortunately have a huge library now, so I can do that and people can find a lot of different content they'd enjoy. But yeah, you can also find me on Twitter. You can also find me on Twitter and Tumblr to stay up to date with well, personal tweets, personal posts, hypnotic stuff, updates on what I'm doing and what's coming next and all that lovely stuff. And finally, if you want to actually vote, and well, if you want to vote on the topics we have here on Trancey Talk, or if you even want to vote for new files and things I do on Patreon, then check out my Patreon, and it would be very highly appreciated if you support me there. It always means a lot to me, and well, as they say, it helps pay the bills. But yeah, what do I have in store for you next month? That's the question, right? Well, I'm excited to say that next month it's all going to be role-playing stuff. So I haven't picked the exact files yet, but I have a bunch in a list I made. But yeah, it's gonna be stuff like the nerdy... But wait, let me check my list actually. I'll give you a scoop of what I have in store. So give me a second. Here we go. Yeah, so it's gonna be stuff like your boss hypnotizes you, or maybe these are the old-fashioned ones, but something like your nerdy dorky hypnotist plays with your mind, you know, stuff like that. Evil hypnotist roleplay. Yeah, I even have that here, you know. Great minds think alike. Well, I'm actually looking forward to do sometime. Not because of anything, but I feel like that's something a lot of people would enjoy, is your school bully hypnotizes you. So, you know, that kind of stuff. And, you know, since it's almost a new year, I won't be making changes. In fact, I'll be making improvements and going to expand and focus more on YouTube next year. But yeah, that's a conversation for another time. So yeah, that's all I have today. That's all the news and all the scoops and everything. But as always, it has been a wonderful time, and I really enjoyed myself today. And I'm glad to see so many of you here today, and hopefully you'll be able to join us next time. Which, well, it's either gonna be, I'm not sure, but it's probably gonna be in the week, like the last week of the month, so between Christmas and New Year sometime. I'll keep you updated with the dates and all that. But yeah, also for Twitter, since luckily I'll be having a video uploaded on Christmas, so it's gonna be Christmas themed, and I have a feeling you'll really enjoy that one. So keep an eye out for that. But yeah, this has been the Great O, and you've been listening to Trancey talk. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope you have a good day, night, evening, and always remember to trance safe and trance your mind away. Until next time, goodbye.